Pacers for the first race are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off, and Yankee BT showing early foot going for the lead. Bold Spice is out of the gate quickly. Also on the move is Sports Connoisseur. And from the extreme outside, that is Alberto Fino trying for the front. They race around the clubhouse turn. Yankee BT hands the lead. Bold Spice settles down into second. Alberto Fino continues to improve. Now moves up to challenge for the lead. Alberto Fino takes the lead as they go onto the backstretch with Yankee BT racing second. Bold Spice completes the top three, and then it's back to Minx Cadet racing in fourth, followed by Sports Connoisseur the top five. Once Upon a Time racing in sixth. Hayman Island out of the gate in seventh, and Don't Try This at Home can see them all. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 29 and 1, and as they go up the backstretch, Alberto Fino has the lead. Moving to the outside, Minx Cadet. Yankee BT is tugging hard on the bit. Duke Sugg trying very hard, trying to keep him in the hole, racing in third. And then it's back to Bold Spice in fourth, Sports Connoisseur racing in fifth. Once Upon a Time is sixth, Hayman Island is seventh, and Don't Try This at Home races eighth and last. They go to the half-mile marker, and Minx Cadet very quickly grabs the lead. Half-time was 57 and 2. Minx Cadet leading the way, Alberto Fino racing second, and now Yankee BT along the inside has room to work with in third. Bold Spice is racing in fourth, followed by Sports Connoisseur in fifth. Hayman Island steps to the outside in sixth. Don't Try This at Home moves up in seventh, and Once Upon a Time is now the trailer. They're rounding the turn for the top of the home stretch, and Minx Cadet still has the lead. Minx Cadet turns for home a length better than Alberto Fino racing second. 3/4 of a mile in 1:27 and 3. They're homeward bound, and Alberto Fino has grabbed the lead. Hayman Island gaining ground down the outside into second. From in between horses, that's Bold Spice in third. Center of the track, Once Upon a Time is finishing fast into the final 16th, and it's Alberto Fino in front. Once Upon a Time gaining on the outside into second. It's Alberto Fino in front. Once Upon a Time came charging, but was too late. Has to settle for second. Hayman Island's the show horse. The second race Pacers are all in behind the starting gate. And here they come. And they're off. Wish I Was Rich is showing speed and driving for the lead. Crystal Bowl down at the rail is away in second. And then it is Puddin' Surprise who paces onto the turn, racing in third. Up on the outside, that is Holly Hill Fiesta completing the first four. And driving by in search of the lead is Proud Shadow. They race around the turn. Wish I Was Rich leads the way. Proud Shadow up on the outside. Crystal Bowl down at the rail, the top three. And then it's back to Puddin' Surprise racing in fourth. Holly Hill Fiesta is fifth. Out and going Buckhorn Chief is into the first six, followed by Full Contact in seventh. Scotty Nip in eighth. Bold Reward trails the field. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch. The opening quarter was clocked in 29 and 4. Wish I Was Rich has the lead. Crystal Bold along the inside second. Proud Shadow had designs in the lead and now goes to Plan B. Is just riding on the outside of the top two. And then it is Puddin' Surprise racing in fourth, followed by Holly Hill Fiesta, the top five. And then Buckhorn Chief is starting to move, now racing in sixth. Scotty Nippin's on the move in seventh. Bold Reward is eighth, and Full Contact has been shuffled back and now trails the field. Half a mile left to go. The opening half was clocked in 1:01 and 1. And now they start around the far turn, and leading the way is Wish I Was Rich. Here comes Proud Shadow again on the outside. Crystal Bowl down at the rail is racing in third, and then up on the outside gaining ground Buckhorn Chiefs into the first four. Puddin' Surprise locked in tight at the rail, racing fifth, covered up by Scotty Nippin in sixth. And then it's back to Bold Reward in seventh. Holly Hill Fiesta shuffled back is now eighth, and Full Contact is attacking from last. They're at the top of the home stretch. There's just a quarter of a mile left to race, and and Wish I Was Rich has the lead. Three-quarter time in 1:33.3. Wish I Was Rich has the lead, but not for long. Scotty Nippen drives right on by. That's Scotty Nippen to the front. Bold Reward on the outside of Wish I Was Rich at the rail. Crystal Bold fourth. They have a 16th left to race, and Scotty Nippen's just toying with his field. It's Scotty Nippen drawing away in the close of stages. Wish I Was Rich hangs on for second. It's very tight for third. Crystal Bold on the inside, Bold Reward on the outside. Paces for the third race, all in behind the starting gate. And here they come. And they're off. Pacing out of the gate very quickly is J.A. Revrack going for the early lead, and along the inside is In Sweep, and as they go around the turn, up on the outside, that is Anxious Flame. They race around the turn, going to the backstretch, and up on the outside now, pacing by to grab the lead. Anxious Flame. Along the inside is J.A. Revrock. Down at the rail, In Sweep is away in third. And then Movin' Man got it over to the rail, smartly racing in fourth, just in front of Chevy Glasspack racing into the top five. Extemporaneously is racing in sixth, and then it's back to Recam Cider in seventh, followed by Belite Cowboy. In the trailer is Incredibucks. First quarter, 29-2. They straighten up onto the backstretch, and Anxious Flame leads the way. J.A. Revrock racing second, followed by In Sweep, who is in third. And then Movin' Man is guided to the outside and moves up, racing in fourth, followed by Chevy Glasspack in fifth. Extemporaneously is sixth. Beloit Cowboy racing seventh. And then it's back to Recam Cider in eighth, and at the back, Incredibucks trails the field. Racing to the half-mile marker, and Movin' Man on the outside has grabbed the lead. Movin' Man to the front, Anxious Flame racing in second. Along the inside is J.A. Revrack in third, and then it's back to In Sweep completing the first four, followed by Extemporaneously, who is racing in fifth. On the outside, Beloit Cowboy is in sixth, and at the rail, racing in seventh, that is a Chevy Glasspack. Halftime was 59 seconds flat. They're coming for the top of the home stretch, and Movin' Man is the leader by a length and a half, and Movin' Man turns for home with the look of a winner. Anxious Flame racing in second. They've raced three quarters and won 28-3. Coming down to the final eighth of a mile, and Movin' Man still in complete control. Anxious Flame races second. J.A. Revrock's a distant third, gaining ground on the outside into the first four. That is Extemporaneously. It's Movin' Man into the final 16th of a mile with a 4-length lead. Movin' Man is in front, Anxious Flame, and then Extemporaneously, it's Movin' Man, easily the best. Fourth race pacers are all in behind the starting gate. Here they come. And they're off. Pacing very quick away from the gate. Bud Hanks is going after the early lead. Energetic Speed on the outside. Zid's down at the rail. It's Bud Hanks to the front. Zid at the rail races in second. Energetic Speed is on the outside third. And then KW Katie gets away in fourth. Silver Dollar Major completes the top five, followed by Love Scooter, and Foolish Courage is at the back. They round the turn, going to the backstretch, and it is Bud Hanks still with the lead. Energetic Speed is now dropping in along the rail second. Zid was courteous enough to provide a spot at the rail, and Zid's third. And then it's back to KW Katie racing in fourth, followed by Silver Dollar Major, who completes the top five. Love Scooter racing sixth. Foolish Courage trails the field. They're on to the opening quarter in 29-4, and Bud Hanks has opened up a quick 2-length lead. Energetic Speed racing second, Zid's third, and then it's back to KW Katie completing the first four. Silver Dollar Major fifth, Love Scooter is sixth, and Foolish Courage continues to trail the field. They're going to the half-mile marker, and there's no change. Racing on top, Bud Hanks has the lead, a length and a half from Energetic Speed second. Halftime was 50-9-4. They move to the far turn, and Bud Hanks leads the way. There goes KW Katie into the action, now second. Energetic Speed's down at the rail, racing in third. On the outside, moving up into fourth is Silver Dollar Major. Zid's been shuffled back, races fifth. Love Scooter racing sixth, and the trailer is Foolish Courage. They are rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Bud Hanks still with the lead. KW Katie racing second. Love Scooter shifts course to the extreme outside. Needs to make up 5 lengths with a quarter of a mile to go. Three-quarter time, 1:29.1. They race down to the final eighth of a mile, and Love Scooter is flying by them all. Love Scooter takes the lead with complete authority and draws off. This race is for place. Bud Hanks is trying to salvage the second money, finishing fast down the outside, Foolish Courage, and in between Zid, it's Love Scooter all alone. Starter has called for the Pacers. It's post time. Pacers for the 5th race at Hawthorne are all in behind the starting gate. And here they come. And they're off. Driving for the lead is Beat the Blues. Western Sand down at the rail is away in second. B Falcon Silent is third. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Beat the Blues on the outside. On the inside, Western Sand. Driving over to the rail, B Falcon Silent completes the top 3, and then it is Fly So High who gets away, racing fourth. Almahurst Amabel is racing in fifth, and then it's back to Riata Hanover, and the trailer is R.C. Ray. They race around the turn, going to the backstretch, and Beat the Blues to the lead. B Falcon Silent not waiting, though. Races right up on the outside to challenge for the lead. The opening quarter was clocked in 29-2, and as they go up the backstretch, B Falcon Silent has claimed the lead. Beat the Blues back to second. Western Sand races in third. Fly So High completes the first 4. Almahurst Amabel races in a fifth, and then it's back to Azora's Faith racing in 6, followed by Riata Hanover, and R.C. Ray is at the back. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way is B Falcon Silent. The first half clocked in 58 seconds flat. And now they move to the far turn, and B Falcon Silent has the lead. Beat the Blues second. Western Sand is racing in third, and there goes Fly So High to the outside fourth. Almahurst Amabel is racing in fifth. There's a long gap back to the trailing trio of Azora's Faith, Riata Hanover, and R.C. Ray. They're racing around the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and B Falcon Silent has opened up a 3-length lead over Beat the Blues racing second. Fly So High gaining on the outside third. They straighten into the home stretch, and the 3-5 favorite B Falcon Silent's the one to catch. 3/4 and 1:28 flat. It's B Falcon Silent leading the way and bracing for the oncoming challenge of Fly So High. And Fly So High races by with 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Fly So High to the front. On the outside, Almahurst Amabel. Along the inside, B Falcon Silent. They come down to the line, and Fly So High is in front. It's post time. And they're off. And that is Casey Luke going for the lead on the inside. Up on the outside, Tinseltown Star. Krabby Appleton's looking for a forward spot, is on the outside going after the lead, now racing in third. Silas Marner down at the rail is racing in fourth, and then it's back to No Laughing in fifth, and the trailer is John Morgan. They race around the turn, going to the backstretch, and leading the way is Casey Luke. Casey Luke has the lead by a half a length. Krabby Appleton up on the outside second. Tinseltown Star completes the top three. And then at the rail, that is Silas Marner racing in fourth, followed by No Laughing in fifth, and John Morgan can see them all as they race by the opening quarter in 29-4. On to the backstretch, and Krabby Appleton has the lead, opens up a length. Casey Luke races second. Tinseltown Star completes the top three, and then Silas Marner racing fourth, followed by No Laughing, and John Morgan trails the field. Casey Luke is gunned back to the lead. It's Casey Luke in front, Krabby Appleton racing in second. Tinseltown Star third, Silas Marner fourth, No Laughing fifth, and John Morgan continues to trail the field. Halftime was 58-4, and now they start around the far turn. And leading the way is Casey Luke along the inside. Krabby Appleton is second. There goes Silas Marner onto the outside, racing in third. No Laughing's following cover, races fourth. And then John Morgan is into the action, now fifth, and Tinseltown Star has been shuffled back and trails the field. Coming for the top of the home stretch, and Silas Marner has grabbed the lead. Casey Luke down at the rail second. On the outside, No Laughing is poised to strike from third. They race on to the 3/4 28-3, and now they're homeward bound. Silas Marner has the lead. No Laughing is right behind, tipping to the outside and gaining ground. Krabby Appleton now third. No Laughing's asked for his best and gains ground. It's No Laughing to the front. Krabby Appleton on the outside takes second. Silas Marner trying to hold off Tinseltown Star for the show money. It's No Laughing in front. No Laughing scores by more than a length. Finishing second was Krabby Appleton, and third, Silas Marner. The seventh race trotters are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off and trotting, and going for the lead is Almar's Messenger from the extreme outside. Out of the gate quickly is You Know What I Mean Vern down at the rail. And then it is back to Noble Earl, who settles racing in second. Up on the outside is On the Waterfront racing in third. Almar's Messenger drops over smartly at the rail, racing now in fourth. Just in front of In Shambles, who completes the top five. Forbearance races in sixth. Gutsy Gertie is in seventh. And then it's back to Cooper Randolph, who races in eighth. And after a break, the trailer is Royal Crusader. They straighten up onto the backstretch. The opening quarter was clocked in 30 2/5, and as they race onto the backside, Noble Earl trots to the outside and takes the lead from You Know What I Mean Vern, racing in second. Along the inside, On the Waterfront completes the top three, and then it is back to Almar's Messenger racing in fourth. Forbearance is racing in fifth. To the outside, Cooper Randolph completes the top six, and then Gutsy Gertie is racing in seventh, followed by In Shambles, who has dropped back in eighth, and far, far back, the trailer is Royal Crusader. They race by the half-mile marker in a minute and 2/5, and now they move to the far turn. Noble Earl leads the way. You Know What I Mean Vern is a second, and then On the Waterfront trotting to On the Waterfront trotting to the outside now in third. On the outside, Cooper Randolph has moved up in fourth. Along the inside, Almar's Message racing in fifth, and then it's back to Gutsy Gertie in sixth. Forbearance seventh. In Shambles is eighth, and you can forget about Royal Crusader's chances today. They come for the top of the home stretch, and along the inside, Noble Earl has a short lead, 3/4 mile in 1:31 3. It's Noble Earl leading to the final eighth of a mile. Cooper Randolph up on the outside, trotting in second, and then gaining ground down the center of the racetrack. Here comes In Shambles, and In Shambles means business, trotting very fast on the extreme outside to challenge Noble Earl for the lead. In between horses, You Know What I Mean Vern's coming on. Noble Earl has the lead. You Know What I Mean Vern second. In Shambles rally flattened out. It was Noble Earl who's in front. Eighth race Pacers all in behind the gate, and here they come. And they're off. And Happy Hokies driving for the early lead along the inside. Finale's Gem. Hoosier Scooter gets out of the gate racing in third, and then it's back to Something for Nothing, who completes the first four. Over to the rail, Laugh Center is racing in fifth. Botero is sixth, and the trailer is Another Nuke. They're in post position order as they race around the clubhouse turn and drive to the backstretch. Finale's Gem has the lead, but there goes Something for Nothing on the outside to challenge for the lead. And Something for Nothing pacing very fast, moves right up and grabs the front. Finale's Gem racing in second. Hoosier Scooter's on the move from third, and then it's back to Happy Hokie, who races in fourth, followed by Laugh Center in fifth, Botero sixth, and Another Nuke trails the field. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 30 and 1/5, and Hoosier Scooter grabs the lead as they race midway up the backstretch. Something for Nothing relegated to second with Finale's Gem in third. They've really stepped on the gas on the backside. Along the inside, racing in fourth is Happy Hokie, and then it's back to Laugh Center in fifth, Botero is sixth, and Another Nuke trails the field. On to the half-mile marker, 58 and 1. Halftime. Leading the way is Hoosier Scooter, on top by a length and a half. Something for Nothing races in second. Finale's Gem along the inside third, and then it is back to fourth, and that is Happy Hokie, who has asked for a little bit more, racing in fourth. On the outside is Another Nuke moving up in fifth, followed by Laugh Center in sixth, and Botero made a break and trails the field. Coming for the top of the home stretch, and Hoosier Scooter leads the way. Something for Nothing tugging his way out of the hole and gaining on the outside. 3/4 in 1:28 and 4. Coming down to the final eighth of a mile. Hoosier Scooter on the inside. Something for Nothing on the outside. Those two racing stride for stride. From in between horses in third is Finale's Gem. It's Hoosier Scooter turning back the challenge of Something for Nothing. 16th out, and Hoosier Scooter in front. Something for Nothing bearing out through the lane. He's going to finish next to the grandstand is second. It's Hoosier Scooter in front. The ninth race Pacers are all in behind the starting gate, and here they come. And they're off. And Cool drives out of the gate quickly and goes for the early lead. Going off stride at the beginning was Charlie Chaplin. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Cool up on the outside. Virginia Beach over at the rail. And then away in third is Acer's Pacers, followed by Emerson's Finale racing into the first four. At the rail, Grapes Peekaboo is into the first five, and then up on the outside, Go Illini. Go is racing in sixth. Get It Right is in seventh. And then Coda Classic is racing in eighth, and far back after the misstep, Charlie Chaplin Can See 'Em All. They're on to the backstretch. The opening quarter was in 30 seconds flat, and Cool has the lead. Virginia Beach is racing in second. Acer's Pacers is a third. Emerson's Finale racing in fourth. Grapes Picabo is in fifth, and then it is back to sixth. Along the inside is Go Illini Go. Up on the outside, Get It Right, and then it is back to Coda Classic, and far back, Charlie Chaplin continues to trail. They race to the half-mile marker, and Cool leads the way. Virginia Beach races second. They're on to the half in a minute and 4/5. And as they go on to the far turn, Cool still has the lead. Virginia Beach right there racing second. Acer's Pacer third. Amazon's Finale racing in fourth. And driving to the outside, that is Go Illini Go into the first five. Grapes Peekaboo is in sixth, followed by Get It Right in seventh. And then it is back to Coda Classic in eighth. And far back, Charlie Chaplin Can See 'Em All off in the distance. They round the turn, come to the top of the home stretch, and Cool pacing strong on the lead. Virginia Beach races second. They've raced the 3/4 in 1:31 and 2. It's Cool coming to the final eighth of a mile with a length lead over Virginia Beach racing second. Up on the outside, starting to close ground now in third is Get It Right. They come down to the final eighth of a mile, and Cool's running out of enthusiasm. Grapes Peekaboo closing strongly on the outside, and Grapes Peekaboo is going to race by Cool. It's Grapes Peekaboo up in time. Cool second. Amazon's Finale finishes third. Lewis Rock. Lewis Rock, please go to the security office. Here's the complete order of finish for the 9th race. Virginia Beach was 4th. Acer's Pacer was 5th. Emerson's Finale was... Pacers for the 10th race are all in behind the starting gate. And here they come. And they're off. And driving for the lead from in between horses, that is Handsome John. Desperate Cam's down at the rail. They race onto the clubhouse turn, and Handsome John's up to grab the early lead. HP's Nipper on the outside, racing in second. Down at the rail, Desperate Cam gets away in third. And then on the outside, that is Public Persona into the first 4. Just to the outside of Siouxland Dancer racing in 5th. Culver Cadet racing in 6th. There's a gap back to BP's Best racing 7th, followed by Illini Jet, and Mr. Benny's is the trailer. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch. The first quarter was clocked in 29-1, and HP's Nipper controls the pace on top by a length and a half. Handsome John second. There's a gap of 4 lengths back to Desperate Cam in third, another 2 lengths, and Siouxland Dancer is encouraged by the whip to keep up racing in 4th. Culver Cadet racing 5th. And then it is back to Public Persona in 6th. The trailing trio includes BP's Best, Illini Jet, and Mr. Benny's. The field pretty well strung out as they go to the half-mile marker, indicating a fast half, and the half was clocked in 58 seconds flat. And now they move to the far turn. HP's Nipper has the lead. Racing second is Handsome John. Third at the rail, Desperate Cam. Looking to improve on the outside, Siouxland Dancers into the first 4. Culver Cadets down at the rail, racing in 5th. Public Persona is in 6th. And then it's back to the trailing trio of Illini Jet, Mr. Benny's, and BP's Best is now last. They're at the top of the home stretch, and HP's Nipper turns for home with the lead over Handsome John, 3/4 and 128 flat. They're homeward bound, and HP's Nipper has the lead. Handsome John's been sitting in the 2-old throughout and is now charging to the outside to challenge into the final 1/8 of a mile. Handsome John on the outside, HP's Nipper on the inside. Those two going at it stride for stride. Siouxland Dancer chiming in on the extreme outside. Handsome John has the lead. Siouxland Dancer closing ground. HP's Nipper back to third. It's Handsome John in front.